Alright, let's see. Is my stream working? Seems like everything's working fine. Hope it's not lagging either. Like, if someone sees any frames drop, do tell me. I forgot to set up my chat box. I really need a second screen so badly. It's so hard to see my chat otherwise. Oh, I got mail for something. I have no idea what I even got. Maybe something sold. That's actually a good point. I did have stuff. Yeah, there it is. Something sold. Alright, this will do, I think. Okay. It's been so long since I've been on Lucia. Or well, on Noblesse. I'm so excited. I mean, I've already seen everything online, but I get to try it out for myself and confirm a few things that I'm curious about. Because unlike other streams, like I go into more technical details, I suppose. Like some people like say the effects, okay, that's what they do, and that's it. That's all they say. Like any sort of really intricate details you have to figure out yourself, like actual applications, I go into those. I also only have 3 characters every time that I'm going to go through, so I mean, I guess I have more time to spend on each character, rather than having to rush through all 13 of them like some people do. Like most notably like Tunafish and Amazon, who just rush through them all and go over the very like basic stuff of the class changes, which is fine, which is really good, of course. Like, not complaining about that. Let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Ta-da! Hello! I know some people like skip these cutscenes because they're all pretty much the same, but there's slight differences between each job. Very slight. Hey look, it's my bad hyper. The one I'm never going to use anymore after this point. Because this hyper is like 20 times better. At least visually. Who knows what the damage is though. I mean, it looks like a bossing hyper, so I expect it to do much more than Castle of Abaddon. Ah, yeah. She looks so pretty. She's so beautiful. Ah. Ah. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I know what the force skills are, but no one's actually been like testing out shadow and stuff. Maybe it just moves you forward instead of backward. Which is something, I guess, but not very useful. I wonder what my attack is now. 22k, okay. That's fine. I jumped up like 3k. And my physical stayed about the same, actually. That's fine, because I don't care about my physical, but it's interesting that they finally like made her magic way better than her physical. They were about the same prior. Okay, this is worthless for PvE, so I'm not even going to bother. Right, let's equip these. Goodbye, Twilight Judgment. I don't need you anymore. Alright, what is the enhanced effect? Okay, times 1.2 damage. Super armor during the skill, which is okay. Doesn't make it a magically good skill now. Range of the initial hits plus 20%. Okay, I'm gonna try that out in a bit. It only says initial hit though, but it just needs the hit to cause the rest of the hits to happen. So it basically applies to the entire skill. And Reign of Chaos just gets 5 seconds cooldown reduction. Yeah, that's fine. Which means that I can actually switch these out. Like so. Because the cooldown on this is 20, and this is now 19. Even with... it doesn't have heavy anymore. But yeah, these resetting is more viable, more like slightly better than this one resetting. Because I'm just gonna lower the cooldown of it with these two anyway, and these have longer cooldowns. Let's see. Alright, I should wear the costume. Where is it? Where's the costume at? Am I like not seeing it? Oh, right, it's... I'm blind, okay. I pressed tab at some point. I mean, I have a bunch of these boxes from other characters that I'm just storing here. Let's take off the hair too for a bit. Ah, yeah. I really like the fluffy thing he has that like goes to his back. It's so fluffy. I wanna hug it. Best Lou. I don't. I really want them to do another wardrobe event so I can like mask the hair with this hair because this is so pretty. Like, and Bee's hair is fine too, but this is way better. No, it's not in the mailbox, it's from the quest still. The mailbox just gives you the force skills. That's why I was confused I didn't have it, because I did check my mail. Alright. I'm going to be checking like hit counts and everything. Well, maybe not for McDonagh. I've seen how it works, and that would be a disaster to figure out. But okay, let's see. Oh, the claws are super white. Instead of the blue from before. I like it. And of course the wings. They're so good. Best wings in the game. Okay, let's see. The new combos were ZZX, yeah. I actually wonder. No, okay. Oh, okay, that homes in from really far away. Ah, all the damage. I was kind of hoping that I could, like, cancel it somehow, because it's pretty slow to, like, get out of. That's why I was trying McDonagh, because you can use this in the air. But it doesn't, like, count me as being in the air, unfortunately. I mean, it is their fastest switch now. Even faster than this. And this sucks anyway. The switch from Shell to Lou is so much faster. It's so much slower from Lou to Shell. Okay. Right, the passives. I mean, most of you probably have seen them already, but the first passive basically does every time I use a switching skill, it lowers the cooldown of all other skills by 15%. As long as it hits, like if you get CP from it, you get the cooldown reduction. So 15%, that's like not that much, but it's something since you'll be switching constantly. Like, hold on, let me put Reign of Chaos on cooldown for a second. And I have it back. By the time I got my CP, I got the skill back. So that's really nice. And I didn't even have to use an MP potion. Oh well, MP potion. I didn't even have to refill my MP at all. Alright, speaking of the hyper, I actually forgot to buy it. Ah. This is the only hyper I'm gonna be buying. Like, because it's my main. The rest I don't really care for that much. Where is it? Here. Because those things are expensive. Interruptions are so fun. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I'm not gonna be buying the hyper for anyone else. I'm just gonna use this one because it's my main and it's much better than the other one because the other one is a clearing hyper and Noblesse is already really fucking good at clearing anyway. And I forgot to get L stones to use them. I'm an idiot. I have them in my bank because I share them between all my characters. I have a really clean inventory, like look at this. All sorted out nicely. Even my costumes, well, not this anymore now, but my accessories are sorted. Here, let me get like 100. If you're gonna call Catastroph's hyper optional, then all hypers are optional, because Catastroph's hyper is like the most broken thing in the game right now, by far. It's kind of like... No, you don't consume them, but you still need to have them in your inventory. It's silly, I know, but... It doesn't consume them though, at least. Thank God. That'd be dumb. It's so pretty! Wait, do I have dynamic camera? F9. It's so pretty! I wonder how much damage it does. I'll figure that out in a bit. Hold on. If you want to know like how much damage Catastroph's hyperactive does, like imagine the old triple geyser where each pillar of fire had like its own hitbox and own hit count, and they could overlap on one enemy, so you could have like 3 times the damage from one skill. Basically, Catastroph's new hyper is like that, except with hyper tier damage and with 8 of them. So you can basically, if an enemy would be theoretically large enough, you could hit him with 8 hyperactives in one skill. And even just one pillar is already 50k% damage, more than most other hypers. So it's really, really dumb. Let's just put it like that. Hold on. Alright, let's do McDonald's again. Whee! So much damage! It's so good! It reminds me of energetic needles from CBS. Just with slightly less projectiles. But it's still so good! Yeah, the weird, like, oh. No, that's not it. Wait, hold on! Hold on! They didn't reskin it! Are you seeing this? Come on, Cog. Come on. Ah. I was expecting more. Like, why even have this fancy shiny gun if they didn't fucking replace it? Ah. So bad. No, Magdonic doesn't stun. No. It does a lot of damage now. A lot of damage. Like, it homes in on multiple targets too. Like, hold on, let me create a bit more. Okay. Whee! It's basically energetic needles, but for Luciel. It's so good. Yeah, I'll get to Magdonic in a bit. Eschaton in a bit. What else was there? Oh yeah, Shadow. The one nobody uses. Because it's kind of dumb. So it has the same damage, the same reduction. The shadow lasts for 5 seconds, much less. It does more damage. It does more damage, that's it. It doesn't even reduce knockdown anymore. Yeah, it's basically just become a forward, like you move away from the shadow rather than you moving the shadow in front of you. Hold on, let me show this. Like normally you'd put shadow like where the monkey is right now in front of me, but instead you place it there and move towards the monkey. But one dumb thing is, it goes away after one hit. One hit and it's over. Meanwhile... Oh, whoops, wrong scale. That one just stays there and applies the debuff constantly, so it's really dumb. This one is way better in all situations. Like, even in PvP, I'm unsure if you would ever use this. Like, just to, like, toy with enemies maybe, to, like, trick them, but... Wait a minute, I just realized something. They did reskin this. Like, look. This is Chevalier's shadow. And then regular shadow is Royal Guard. Then why not reskin the gun? Ah, I hope they just forgot. Like, it seems like an oversight considering they did like think about reskinning the shadows for Force Change Shadow. Ah, oh well. I'm gonna get rid of that skill again. Right, the transcend skills have true versions. I'll get to Eschaton, don't worry. I know how good it is. Keeping you guys in suspense for those that haven't seen it yet. This one just gets a range increase on the initial hit, which means it's all hits are more range. Like, it's basically just straight up more range, because the initial hit causes the explosions to happen. Like, what's the max range? Yeah, that's pretty far. It's pretty good. Okay, that's about the max range. Yeah, this over here. That's really good. It's really, really good, especially considering it does splash damage. So yeah, that's a really good for final enhancement. This one is just super armor, which is fucking worthless. It doesn't make the skill any better. No, the wings are timed. Everything's timed. Everything is timed. Unfortunately. I mean, they're bigger than Timoria's, but Timoria's are permanent. Because they're part of it. No, wait, they're not permanent either, because they are part of the top outfit. No, no one gets to keep their wings. Feels bad. And then this one was more damage, basically, but doesn't really matter considering Force Change version is way better. And this one's cooldown decrease, I've already went over that. Oh, hi, Tanra. And yes, Lou did get taller. Although it's kind of a trick. Like, if I take off my... no, hold on, it's not. I think it has something to do with the pose where her legs seem longer. It's a bit of a camera trick here, because she's technically still just as big as Lou otherwise is. But due to the pose, she looks taller. Which is kind of cool that they like managed to do that, since otherwise she'd still look super tiny, which wouldn't fit at all with the new thingy. But the model itself isn't actually bigger, it's still the same model, it's just a camera trick with the pose. Like, I'd have to find another Lou to like really make sure, but yeah, no. If I'm just walking like this, she seems just as big as always. Hold on, let me turn off F5, see if any Lous are around. Like Ishtar Lous. Maybe near the board. Can't see any. If I could find another Lou, it'd be great, but unlikely. Oh well. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same model size. They haven't changed model sizes for characters since Deadly Chaser long ago, and they removed that for like hitbox issues and crap. So I doubt they brought it back. It'd be cool if they did, but she looks just about as big as always. Okay, so, Eschaton. Let me just grab. Okay, let me just have one right now. Just like... No. Alright. So, Force Change Eschaton. Normally, it's a single hit and then about 5 explosions, which is pretty decent. It's not great, but yeah, it's something. It's basically like a 3000 damage, give or take, on a single target. Not that fantastic, but good for clearing. Were it not for the fact that... Let's wait for these to spawn. Yeah, for super armor mobs that are like smaller than like, well, that are fairly small, give or take, it's good because you're gonna get guaranteed damage rather than it passing by in 3 hits. But like the mob just has to be fairly small for that, and that's not that common anymore. But Force Eschaton does splash damage, which is broken. Like really broken. Look at all the numbers. So beautiful. I keep forgetting F7 is unitting. Like, look at how much HP I've already taken off of the monkeys. It's beautiful. Like, I wonder actually. Hold on. How much damage did my hyper do? On 5 monkeys. Okay, not that much more actually. Like 3 million? Oh well, 3 billion rather. Yeah, 3 billion. So yeah, Eschaton is doing a lot of damage, probably like over 10k. Easily. Per monster here. Hold on. I mean, I want to like check the hit count on the hyper so I can figure out actually how powerful it is. I need to take everything off for that. Ugh. Well, I only need to take off the gloves for this since it has, yeah, no effects otherwise. And then the outfit, the weapon. I mean, I only need to take off one character. And then just switch to Lou. Where am I getting crit from? Pet. Alright. So that's a lot of 1-5. How did I crit? Oh, I'm below. There we go. That's better. I was below 5 CP. That's why I crit there. I should not have the dynamic camera on for this. So it's 10052. And the damage I did is 589. Hold on. I wonder if it like had enough time to like increase the counter based on that first hit, or if there was enough time between that for the hit counter to reset. Okay, there was. I need to see that how much damage that first hit did. Let me turn off dynamic camera. It's gonna be easier. 42948. Okay. Wait a minute. I just did less damage. Yeah, the hitbox is like centered around the impact zone, and further towards the side is actually taking much less damage. Yeah, the further, the closer the enemy is to the center, the more damage it is. Okay, I think it's like 55 hits, like at max damage, like if I actually aim it right. Wait, that's like way more damage. I wasn't even off that much. Yeah, you need to hit them like dead on in the center to get this much damage. If you're off by even a little, like here, you get much less. Okay, so I think I did like 61 hits there. Hold on, let me get the max damage off again. That's not max. It needs to be around, yeah, okay, there's 709795. That seems to be max. I could be wrong, but I'm hitting it pretty much dead on now. If the enemy, maybe it's based on enemy size too. I don't know yet. Seven, 5. Oh, great. Ah, I screwed up. I just want to know how much damage this does exactly, so give me a second here. Yeah, okay, I had it right the first time, like 61 hits seems to be the max. Yeah, that seems to be the max. I'm like, hold on, let me move this a bit further. Come on. Why is it not spawning? Hello? Okay. Oh, I see. I disconnected. It's gonna give me a disconnect notice any second now. I'm trapped here forever. I can't leave. Oh, there we go. Wow. How many monkeys was that? Oh my god. Okay, someone on Twitch needs to clip that. What? How many monkeys did I just... Hey, I didn't crash. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was beautiful. Oh, I wish I could have tried Eschaton on that. Ah. Okay. Let's try not to break the game again. There we go. Okay, so it's off screen now. Let me activate dynamic camera so I can actually see where it's aiming. I had more damage again. Although, I think I got a few crits because I was below 5 CP, so that doesn't count. Let's do that again. Yeah, okay. This seems to be the max damage. Unless, like, it does more damage on a larger target, but I'm pretty sure I'm hitting, like, all the explosions. Like, you can see that each of these stars that appear has its own hitbox. Much like a lot of hypers lately. But this seems to be the max damage, which is 61 hits of that second part. Which means it does 51k damage. It's pretty good compared to Castle of Abaddon, which does 40k. So, yay. And it might even be doing more on larger targets. So, yeah, this is a really good hyper. I'm okay with this. I'm very, very okay with this. Alright, let's go do some dungeons. Or I'm gonna be here all day. Like, I'd wear this costume, but I have a lot of my stats on this. My hair set, so I'm just gonna switch. I'm gonna leave the hair, though. I'm not gonna switch the hair. Okay, I'm gonna miss out on the 5-piece effect, well, so be it. But the hair looks too good. I'll also wear the wings, because they look pretty. Where's the rest of my stuff? Right, I don't use magic necklace on her. Right, I have enough on... I have enough MP from just type void itself. Ah, earrings. Yeah, I know Henry is... No, Henry is 5-piece. Not sure why I should set 6-piece there. The spearhead hyperactive? No, it doesn't say anything. It would mention it in the description, like sharpfall and like violent assault, violent attack. Doesn't mention it per se, but it's kind of implied because it does hits as it travels down. Oh, no, the promo is 6-piece, yeah, but I'm not gonna wear it right now. Like, the effects aren't that great for a character, like, with this type of stats. Right, I need to switch back to both separately. There we go. You may be thinking why both separately if Shell has, like, slightly more attack, he has less crit. And why I'm not using Lou, because she has less B. I pretty much set them up to like have special things separately. Shell has Magnetic Cannon and Flick Shot, which is why he has a Strength Ring, but I use all my combination skills on Lou, so she has the Bravery Ring, and it's a Bravery build that I'm going for. Hence why she also has the Attack Ring and not the MP Ring. He has the attack set simply because, well, I'm supposed to have the plus 3% attack here, but I want to wear the wings, and I can't wear the wings if I wear the Henir wings, unfortunately. Oh well. But they look so pretty. I'm probably one of the few Lou Shells that still like focuses on both separately, rather than just gearing out one massively. But I don't even like Red Bull. And I'm sure Lou wouldn't either. Okay, let's do a dungeon. I'm wearing everything, right? I'm not forgetting anything? No, okay. Pet. This is all set up still, yep. Everything looking good here. Oh wait, I almost forgot Solid. Ah, there we go. That's better. Let's see how much faster I clear this. I can clear this in like 6-7 minutes normally. Before, like, the job change. Goodbye. It does so much damage! It's so ridiculous! Ah, I didn't get my punishment now. Great. I even killed the ones behind me because I accidentally hit them. I'm not gonna hit anything. Oh, I did hit something. Okay, good. I still got my CP from that. Uh-oh. Okay, no, I should still use Reign of Chaos for single targets. There we go. Ow, I'm being hit. No. Stop hitting me. Ow. How dare you. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Ah, that one survived. Did I just... Okay. Believe me, I've never cleared that entire room in like one eschaton like that before. Yeah, that's with light straight, of course. What else would I be using? Ah, no. Oh, I was gonna go behind it. I'm not using my hyper because I keep forgetting I have one. I'm forgetting I have a hyper. Ah, no. Yeah, it moved forward too much. Oh. Ow. Oh, come on. Stop knocking me over. That still hit me? Okay. Well, the clearing sure went faster, but I think the bossing went slightly slower because I'm not used to the new skills yet. Hold on, and I need to switch this from critical to heavy. Critical isn't that great anymore. And I keep having like instances where I'm like slightly short on MP. Like critical spear, sure, that one's gonna stay, obviously. I'm gonna switch these after all. Like this is just nice sometimes, like if I want bravery stacks, but I don't have bravery stacking yet. Unfortunately, I want it though. But yeah, once I have that, then this is gonna be very nice to have like a cheap way that doesn't really waste much. If these are on cooldown both, but unlikely. Since you can cycle cooldown so quickly, I might not even need this anymore. I may be able to just use like something like, I don't know, demonic breath. I don't know. No. Okay, let's do story mode, so I don't spend the entire day here. I can solo the like regular mode, but it takes so long. Stuff is really tanky. Is the big guy still here? No? Okay. Where did it teleport to me? I thought I hadn't killed one of the big guys yet. I keep using the wrong skill there. I wanted to use... Oh, come on. It switched me still, but it didn't use it. Oh, I didn't hit it anymore. There we go. Eschaton isn't going to be super broken on the boss anymore here. Okay. Ah, whoops, didn't go high enough. Wait, did they fall down? Not all of them. It's moving too much. I don't have enough MP again. There we go, okay. Okay, they just warped to me all. Okay. Oh, I didn't try. It didn't curve. What? Why did it not curve? No, it doesn't. I know it doesn't. It's always curved at all times. Well, I hate how these mobs can hit you from like behind. I main noblesse. I know it always curves. Unless they like changed it in the last week. Those robots are still the most annoying enemies ever. Warping around, constantly hitting you from behind. See, now it's curved. Just fine. And I was not in the air. I think the curve is just too sharp sometimes. Also, hold on, I have a better idea, since you can just equip skills and unequip them as you please. Come on, come on, come on! Ah, yeah, beautiful damage. I love it when I can do that. Where did Flickshot go? Please, Flickshot. Why you have to be like that? Oh, he's moving to the... great. At least this thing is big enough. Now it moved to the center again. It keeps avoiding my escatons. I need to move down. I don't have any skills right now. That's a lie. I do have skills. Good. And it's dead. Okay. Yeah, I need to remember that whenever I enter a boss fight, I unequip Force Change Eschaton. Because it's not better on bosses. Not even close. Especially not bosses like this where I can hit it like... how many times? Hey, that was my fastest run. It's a good thing you can just unequip skills whenever you want. Like, it's insane for clearing, but it sucks for bossing. Unless there's more than one boss. Force Change for Eschaton doesn't work like that. It just causes an explosion on anything it hits, but it only does one hit. Like, those parts, there's still one mob they're one hitbox, so it would only do one hit and then explode 5 times. And so it would just hit like one mob. It doesn't work. Kel, it's that Force Eschaton is insane for clearing because it does splash damage, so it like the explosions on one mob carry over to another mob, and since they too will be hit by the initial Eschaton, they too will cause explosions, and so it propagates and like just destroys everything in its path. But just one boss means it's only gonna do that one explosion, and that's it. And the explosion hits only 5 times, so it's gonna be doing like 3k%, which is nothing. It's basically a worse Spectral Spear at that point. Well, about as good. So that's why on a single boss, you definitely want to use regular Eschaton. Unless you're fighting something like the first 2 phases of Henan, and he doesn't get carried by the Eschaton, so you're only hitting him like 2 or 3 times, and he's really small, so then you would want to use Force Eschaton, because then the explosions would like overtake the damage a regular Eschaton would do. Alright, and I never ended up using this. Like, I'm just cycling cooldowns so fast, including like the Transcendent slots, that I always have one of these 2 up. This is godlike for clearing, this is godlike for bossing. And this can be both, technically. So I really don't need FI2. I just have it because I use a bravery build, but I never use it. I don't know what else to get. Like, Twilight Judgment is just not that great. I mean, it's really good, but this is just better. And this is really expensive. I might just grab a quick active to use. I'm like low on resources. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Hunting Prey. There, that's better. I'm actually gonna have Shadow Bolt there, and yeah, this is good. No, Bravery. I mean, I don't have any stacking yet, but I'm going to be Bravery stacking. But thanks to this passive, like recovering, like lowering my cooldowns by 15% every time I land a switching skill, which is constantly, I basically have no cooldown on my Eschaton and Reign of Chaos. So I only need these 2 to always have a combination skill to use. I don't need FI2 anymore to like wait for cooldowns or anything. There are no cooldowns. Exactly. What are cooldowns? It's all skills, it's not just the combination skills. All skills, every time you switch and successfully hit, goes down by 15%. So you basically have no cooldowns. And you always have 30% extra speed, that too. That's always nice. But yeah, I really like the things they did. Like, the passives are so simple. You just get bonuses for having souls, which you have all the time. And you just get bonuses for having using combination skills and switching skills, which you do normally. You do it naturally. You just get bonuses for doing things that you're supposed to be doing anyway. Which is nice. They're very simple and straightforward, but they're so nice. Alright, let's move on to the next class. Do I have anything here that I need to move over before I... Yeah, I need to move over the Bravery Ring. Like, I have one set of equipment for everyone, so whenever I switch characters I do have to move a bunch of stuff over. So that's kind of annoying. I need to switch, move this. I don't think I need to move, yeah, okay, I need to move this. The Ignia set as well. I think that's everything. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, 60% defense and 40% critical damage with 5 soul stacks. Which is ridiculous. Because you have that basically free and all the time. Like, you don't have it right after you use Eschaton, which is slightly sad. Like, right after you use Eschaton, you lose all your souls. Because it increases the size with the souls, so you won't have any stacks. So you won't have crit damage or defense while right after casting Eschaton. Which is sad, but oh well. At least Reign of Chaos doesn't use souls anymore. It used to, but they removed that. Which made it way weaker, but now it gains the bonus of the 40% crit damage, so that's nice. The Hyperactive is really good. It's hard to land correctly, because it requires the mob to not move towards you as you position yourself. So it's only really gonna be very, very good on like large bosses like the Brian Nested Cavalier I just fought. But it's always going to be better than Castle of Abaddon. Castle of Abaddon is just eh. And you don't need it for clearing anymore, because let's be honest, Eschaton clears everything. I'm still going to be forgetting something to move over. I'm gonna be doing Void Princess, or well, also Sorcerer next. I don't think I'm missing anything. Just gonna put some potions in here just in case. Okay. Also, I love all these leveling events. Look at this. 91, 91, 91, 91, 99, 99, 99. A few lower levels, but I can get them level 91 really quickly. And then my low level characters. I have those two for the event because I never touched them, surprisingly. I never even logged into on them, so I still have them to use for the event. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. Yeah. I leveled this completely fresh. I didn't stream it because I was not feeling like it. Sorry. I had a lot of fun with VP though. That's why I'm doing her second. Also because her weapon is broken. Like, I mean, not literally broken that I can't use it anymore, but I got a free heroic weapon and it's level 29, so I have almost as much damage as my noblesse, well, innocent, and this, well, before she job changed at least. So yeah, that happened. So now she's basically my second main. Also, she's fun. I still had some potions, so well. So, did I forget anything? I probably did. Let's see. I forgot the back piece. Oh well. Too bad. Oh wait, no, I have it. There we go. Yes, I am a bravery VP again. I just like bravery skills too much. My code ultimate is bravery. My innocent is bravery. My VP and all sorcerer in a second is bravery. Who isn't bravery? My catastrophe is bravery. Who isn't? Oh, I know. My Runeslayer isn't. He's strength. It's about the only one. Even my Yamaraja is bravery. Yeah. I was like, hey, a bravery boost. Haha. In your face, tenacity stackers. Screw Hellstone. Oh, it's still broken as hell, but screw Hellstone. Alright. Time to be a Wolf Warrior and buy Torch Top Chains again. Where is it? Here. Too bad this isn't voiced. I mean, that would be nice. Look at that fancy hat. It's such a good hat. I'm still gonna be using this hyper because it's just really good for clearing. The new hyper is mostly for bossing or like a black hole clear, but I'm not gonna buy it. Hi, Anchor. I like how even Anchor is like grayed out a bit because my effects are lower. Which makes him look really weird. Ah yeah, so pretty. So very skimpily clothed. Too lewd. This is a PG-13 game. That's such a lie. Welcome back. Ooh, fancy hairdo. Hold on, I need to find the right thing. Even without her hat, she looks fancy. Rip ponytails though. There we go, fancy hat, super fancy hat. Look at this, it's so gigantic. It's so good. I love it. Yeah, the ponytails were limiting her magic. It sounds legit. Oh, it takes it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Am I even? No, I'm not wearing a title anymore. I was testing stuff because the wiki was really bad with the VP stuff. No one updated that in like years. The hit counts were all wrong. It was pretty bad. The videos were like from 3 years ago, so I had to update all of that. Oh right, I need the mailbox. Oh hey, something sold. I really need to learn to delete these mails the moment I get them, because otherwise I have like 50 pages and it's like really annoying. Like, I was going through my mail on my Innocent, and I actually still had some stuff in there that I never noticed because it was just way back in behind all sorts of like sales mails. They need to remove those, they're so worthless. Like if I sell something, I'm gonna notice. No need to mail me. No, she's not. I wouldn't call her flat. Like this thing is like really restrictive. Like it's just bound to her. Like have you ever seen like sports bras? Like have you ever seen those? They're like magic. They're like real world magic for sure. And well, Lou is basically like 17, 16 years old right now. Like, in appearance, I mean. Like, she's not the 8 or 10-year-old little lolly she was anymore. Which is great. I mean, I love Lolly Lou as much as anyone else, but young adult Lou is great. Okay, let's see, what are the 2 effects? 1.2 damage, okay, and it's fine. And this skill is already pretty powerful, but that's fine. Burns 2 MP, worthless. Too bad this skill is so bad with, like, pulling enemies. It doesn't even pull enemies, like, what the hell? It's so... It does so much damage, but it's so bad. Okay, this is 20 KD reduction? Okay. And this is 20% MP cost reduction. Okay, yeah, it's only 80 MP. But then you increase it by 20% again because of critical trait, so it doesn't matter. Oh well, at least it's cheaper with critical now. I'm not gonna buy this. Alright, let's see. Anchor related skills. So yeah, Petit Anchor. Phantom Breathing. Is that Hell Drop? Yeah, okay. And Petit Anchor Millions and Abyss Anchor. Oh wait, Abyss Field. Abyss Field. Okay, so those skills have their cooldowns permanently reduced by 10%. And have their debuffs modified, as far as I can tell. Okay, okay. That's pretty nice. So all the anchor skills have their cooldown. I don't actually need millions anymore, since I'm gonna be using this. You'll see why in a second. But yeah, 10% cooldown reduction on anchor skills, which is basically these 2 that I'm actually actively going to be using. So they permanently have less cooldown by 10% at all times. That's just a permanent effect. Then Petit Anchor has its debuff increased from 20% defense reduction to 50% defense reduction. Aging has its debuff increased to 40% attack movement speed and all attacks reduction. And 100% additional damage reduction, okay. That's really good for PvP, for sure. And this one here, Phantom Breathing, has the MP burn effect increased to 15, and all resistance reductions by 200 instead of what's the normal amounts? 9 and 125. Okay. It also lasts 2 seconds longer. I think that's about it. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh wait, no. When using anchor related skills, that's when the cooldowns of all your other skills, or well, all skills, are reduced by 10%. It's not a permanent effect. I was wrong about that. So it's basically like the whole combination thing on Innocent. That's the switching thing. So every time I use this or this, all the cooldowns of all my other skills, and them themselves too, get reduced by 10%. So basically I'm going to be spamming this. And it does damage too, well, like the Force version. It's changed the bats, all the bats to her new servant. It's not her new servant, it's just Anchor in human form. But yeah, that would be funny. Just instead of bats coming out of the ground, it's that little guy just coming out of the ground and slapping people. Imagine that. Let's see. And then this one is bravery skill damage yeah, permanent bravery skill damage plus 12%, which is great because I'm a bravery VP. And then yeah, all skills get to gain the effects of this passive. There's basically, this passive is like fairly useless normally, where it's like 20% chance for commands and actives to ignore all defense. But this makes special actives able to activate it as well, which means everything can ignore defense completely, which also kind of makes critical traits useless. Like, why would you bother with critical trait if all your skills can do it? And this is only 50%, not 100%, so yeah. And that's it for the passive actually, they're fairly straightforward. This one's mostly for PvP with all the debuffs getting increased, but the cooldown reduction thing is super nice. Alright, let's grab the 4 skills. So, Petit Anchor, Plasma Cutter, and Aging. I don't want this. I keep forgetting I even have this. It's like, it's decent, like for moving around, but I just want Ghost Harvest and what's the other one called? The good one? I kind of forgot what the other good one was. But Elrian Clock is good because it gives you iframes. As long as you're standing still, but you can still use skills while you're locked in place, so that's nice. And you're completely invincible. It's good for, like, L tower defense. Or just bossing in general. And Ghost Harvest is nice for, like, getting rid of the stupid elite mobs in Secrets or Heroics. Or in Elria Node for the big guys if you're not killing them fast enough. Obviously I don't have that here, but yeah. Anyway, Petit Anchor, Plasma Cutter, and Aging. Yeah, it'd be nice if they like change their fireballs to dark balls, but you can't have everything. Yes, definitely. They're on the board. Like, hold on, let me just show you this right now. If I can remember how to type force. Maybe someone's selling one. I'll just type it. Why is it moving so weirdly? What the hell? Why is it doing this? It normally doesn't do this. Ah, stop. This is new. It's never done this before. Let me close this out. Yeah. Is it my... Oh, it's because my cap lock is on, maybe. That'd be weird, though, if it was just because of that. Yeah, no. I don't know what's going on. I've never had it act like that. And I don't have any force skills on me right now to search for. That's annoying. I don't think you can copy paste in this here, otherwise I'm just gonna quickly go to internet and type it out here. But I don't think I can copy paste. Okay, I can, good. I think it's under special. Yeah, okay. People sell like the normal skills, which is useless because you can always get them for how much is it? For 5? Well, okay, I guess it makes sense. Like, you can drop these. You can actually drop these in dungeons, even though you can get them from Camilla, and you get them for free whenever you job change. But you can get them from Camilla for 5 million at any time. So this one's an idiot. selling it for more. And anyone who buys this is an even bigger idiot. But these make sense. Like, they're less than Camilla. And if people like accidentally get rid of them, they can buy them here. But you can always buy them at the NPC. This guy, 95. Good job. But yeah, look. The passives are definitely for sale here. The actives and passives, both of them. Ghost Harvest is starting to go for more. It was really cheap earlier. People didn't realize how good it was. Like, it was only like 10 mil before, but now it's 133 and higher. Chain Lightning's pretty good too. Like, it charges as long as you don't attack. Like, if you're moving between areas, it just charges then, and the moment you use a normal attack upon entering the area, it shoots out a lightning bolt. It's pretty nice, but yeah, the best one that everyone wants is this. Headhunter. Basically, it just decreases your attack power and increases your boss damage power, and everyone wants this. That's why it's so expensive. Like, the elite versions are ridiculously expensive for no reason, right, as well. Like, 1.2 billion for elite chain lightning? No. Absolutely not. It's not worth that much. It's just fairly rare. Most people just drop these instead. The regular yellow versions. And these are just really rare. Let alone the unique versions. I haven't even seen those on the board. Probably because people think they're worth far too much and they can't list them. Okay, let's go back to VP now. Oh well, Sorcerer. So, commands first. She gets a derp dive. It's so funny. And she can loop it. I love that command. It's probably completely useless for damage. But it's just so fun. And then there's wait, what was it? XXZ? Hold on, what's the command? Oh, up X. Summons little anchor bats. I mean, it's okay, and they home in, so it's pretty nice for PvP, I guess, but it's otherwise, kinda eh. And the MP regen isn't even that good. What about this, though? No, not good either. Just spamming firefalls is still the one thing you're gonna be doing for MP. Like, this is just bad. I mean, it's decent for PvP for sure. And no, it's not coming from under her shirt, she's summoning them from this portal thingy. Okay, anyway, so skills. Let's start with Force Anchor. Petit Anchor. I wonder how far that went. Like, I can hear it exploding. And on the far right, so I think it hits the wall here. Let me just try this. Yeah, that's way better. Also, the anchor was so slow, but this is like really good. Like, it always did pretty decent damage. I mean, it does less now, but it was so slow that the damage didn't really make up for it. But this is good. I like this. I wonder if those explosions do splash damage. I don't think they do. Unless I like changed it. Oh wait, they do. Okay, that's good. So yeah, it's a pretty nice skill. It's definitely better than like any of her other actives. Like just for pure utility, and like the debuff is 50%, which is really nice as well. I'm gonna just get rid of memorize sometimes happening. There we go. Did I accidentally? Yeah, I accidentally used Shadow Body there. Okay, let's move this back down to 1. Force aging. I like how the camera is still switching to as if she's gonna throw it. But she's not. She's not throwing it. They need to modify that camera a bit. I'm gonna turn it off again. There. I wonder how much damage it does. Like, you're losing a lot of range. Like, the vertical range of regular aging is infinite. It reaches as high as it can. Like, as long as there's mobs above it, they're gonna be hit, period. So I wonder if this does more damage or not. Like, the initial orb only does 89%. Compared to regular's orbs 70. Oh, that's actually more. Okay. But yeah, basically just instead of throwing it forward, it's above you, but the damage seems to be the same, maybe slightly more. In return for much less range. I mean, I think it can still trigger. Yeah. It can still gain the benefits from, like, how much is the cooldown? 21, right? Yeah, and 17. I'm still, like, 500 away, so it's still triggering Awakened Will. And I'm still doing the damage. The maximum damage. So that's good. I was slightly worried it wouldn't reach, which would make the normal aging better in MP-wise. Because this costs 194 MP thanks to Awakened Will. Which is really good. And I can still reach, so that's great. That's really good. I wonder how much hits it's doing though. Like, I'm slightly worried. If it does less hits than the normal aging does, he's gonna be weaker. In which case, yeah, I'm gonna be preferring the normal one, of course. If it does the same, it's better. If it does more, it's obviously better. No, stream is still fine. Everything's still working on my end. Yeah, it's still working. I didn't see any, like, frame drops on... Yeah, it dropped frame 0, so I'm not sure Now, if something's wrong with the stream, you can always tell me. Like, I don't notice it that much, but I'm checking OBS and there's no dropped frames. So... Which surprises me that there's no dropped frames, since I haven't streamed in 180p in a long time. I've always been streaming in 720p. Because I had like issues with frames dropping a long time ago. But I seem to have fixed that somehow. Because I'm not dropping anything. Which is nice, of course. Phantom Breeding debuff, it's the same, just more powerful. It hasn't changed. Like, it's just draining more MP. And it lasts a bit longer, that too. Like, look at the MP drain. Like, this is 300 MP, so it drains a total of 15 over 10 seconds. Yeah. Really good. For PvP. Like, if you saw that MP dropping, like, they're basically not gonna gain MP at all, no matter what you do. You're basically preventing them from gaining any MP for 10 seconds, because it drains so fast. So that's pretty good for PvP. Thanks to this. That increases the debuff thingy. And it reduces resist by 200 instead of 150, which is nice. I mean, it's still worthless in PvE. Like, the pull, the suction is nice, but it's not that great of a skill. Like, the damage is too low. But for PvP, for sure, because yeah, the MP reduction is ridiculous. Where's Anchor at? Here. No, wait, I have Anchor. What am I missing? Oh, Hellstone, of course. Alright, and now, Forge Plasma Cutter. Let's go. It's so pretty! Ah, it's so pretty! And you can aim it! I wonder how much damage it does, because normal Plasma Cutter was already pretty powerful. This is just so good. At least it can't miss enemies that are like platforms above you. You can just aim it at them. So nice. Well, she is a magical girl. A dark magical girl. I mentioned Wish isn't really a magical girl anyway, she just hits people with her staff. And that's about it. I guess she creates black holes. The only magical girl skill she has is magical makeup. The rest is just space stuff. It doesn't even look that fancy. This though. We're Nanoha now. And Anchor is Rising Heart. It makes way too much sense now. Okay, I think I've done all of it. I've gone through all of it, right? I don't... not the hyper, but I'm not gonna buy that. Alright, let's go do a dungeon. I should be fine to solo. Yeah, I should be fine. Wait, do I have my pet active? No, I didn't. And I need to feed it. I mean, it's gonna expire in 9 days. Oh, oops. No, that's not what I want. But yeah, it's a timed pet, but I'm still gonna feed it. I'm not that cruel. I'm not gonna let my pet starve. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's see how well we do. Oh, okay, that hurt. No, I don't think aging is doing more damage. I mean, these things are tanky anyway, but... I hate these things. It seems to be taking longer to do its damage. Like, I think it's more powerful, but it's taking longer. I mean, the benefit is that you can aim it. These things are really tanky. Oh, come on, I keep knocking them down on accident. There we go. Yeah, I don't think aging is doing more damage. I think it's weaker. I keep messing up my combos. Come on. I kill the bigger guys faster. Oh, it doesn't even reach that far. Oh, no, come on. I keep messing up my combo. Like, I keep forgetting you can't dash cancel that. Come on. I swear, these things are tankier than the big guys. There we go. It's still not dead. Yeah, I'm not feeling this aging. Nah. I'm just using the bats, it doesn't do much. Oh, I thought I killed these. But there's still 2 alive. I'm gonna go back to normal aging, actually. There we go. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that with the new hyper. Oh, okay. Alright, come on. I hate how the animation just doesn't match it at all because of the aging debuff. I didn't get the buff from that. Oh well. I actually think normal plasma cutter does more damage. Oh, come on. Ow, okay. I'm gonna switch to normal plasma cutter for the next room and see what happens. I'm pretty sure this is weaker. It just feels weaker. Okay, let me switch to the normal one. That seems more powerful. Oh, come on. I always hate it when like force skills are much weaker, because they look cooler most of the time. But I'm definitely doing more damage with regular plasma cutter. At least force anchor is nice. Oh, come on, I pressed my skill. God damn it. Again. That hit me? Okay. Stop hitting me. Especially like that. Oh, okay, I just launched myself back into that. Come on. I'm trying to get him to like run into me. There we go. And now I'm on his side. Yeah. What? Come on, I turned around. Oh, come. I keep getting stuck in that stupid forward combo. I got stuck in it again. They need to remove that combo, it's so bad. And it's very easy to get into it accidentally. There we go. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that Force Plasma Cutter is worse than normal Plasma Cutter. Like, it says 280% per hit as opposed to like the 1 on 12 normally and 860 in Awakening. But you could tell that I was killing stuff in that second segment, like that last segment right before the boss, much faster with regular aging and regular Plasma Cutter than with new aging and new Plasma Cutter. I'm very unsure about these force skills. This one's good. This one's great. But these two, I'm gonna have to check them out. Like, the aiming is cool and all, but if I don't do enough damage, it's not worth it. Like, obviously, if I have, like, max gear and everything dies in one hit, then the aiming version is better. Because you could hit him with Anchor and stuff dies. But when you don't have that kind of gear, nah. Alright, let's move on to... Yeah, I'm not doing the Brian Lab on this. Like, even though I have 18k attack power, I feel really weak. Maybe it's because of my crit rate? And my crit rate is fairly bad. Yeah, it's probably my crit rate. Since if I were to use a giant potion, which I completely forgot to use, by the way, I should like use that. I'm gonna move. My Grand Archer is on Gaia, so it doesn't matter. I should have remembered to use this because my crit rate is so low. Yeah, the skill on this is worthless, I know, but it has level 29 heroic and it gives me a lot of attack power. But I just felt weak, very weak. Anyway. Let's move on to Grand Archer. For Daybreaker. Hold on. What skill am I missing? I think Iris Drive. Yeah, this is right. Yeah. Hey, another bravery build. What did you expect? I think you still have everything equipped here. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. I mean, I'm probably not gonna use Aerostrafe anymore after I change because Rapid Shot. No, wait, is it this one or Rapid Shot? Well, one of the two becomes aimable. I think it's this one, Rapid Shot. Not Magnum. This one's... it lets me aim... Rapid Shot, yeah, okay, Rapid Shot. So I'm already gonna replace it ahead of time. You'll see why. If you haven't, like, seen the skills yet. Okay. Time for Daybreaker. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Like, normally it's really bad because it doesn't pierce at all, but where is it? Bird lady, you're not wrong. So pretty. It's completely a bossing move though, it does like a few hits. And Shooter Destiny is just for clearing, obviously. So pretty. So elegant. So covered up. Like, that was a surprise. They didn't make her even more exposed. Alright, let's grab these 4 skills. So, Wind Wall, Freezing Arrow. And Crazy Shot. Right, I need to actually equip Wind Wall to show it. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Commands. ZXX. Birdie. Seems pretty useless, since the birdies don't pierce. Oh well. Oh, hi there, Type H. Go away. Welcome back. And then there is XE. It's... what? Wait a minute. The speed boost from Type H is actually... this is actually viable. Because you can wall cancel it, you can just hold left. I wonder how much MP it regens. Okay, that's wind wall. I didn't mean to press that actually. Yeah. It recovers about 20 MP. It's not bad at all. Let me see how much it is on multiple enemies. I don't want to gain MP. There we go. Okay, it's still the same MP even on multiple enemies. It's not bad actually. I was expecting worse because it looked so silly, but you can wall cancel it. Okay, let me see how much MP it gives compared to XXX. It seems about the same. Yeah, it actually seems about the same damage. Oh, well, the same, not the same damage, but the same MP regen. However, in PvP, it's very good because it does less hits. This is 3 hits. This is 2. Oh, ha! Ha! Of course you can do this! You can re-aim it before it appears. Anything with a wall cancel has this issue. Oh, I mean, issue. Quote unquote. The plays you can do in PvP. Just juke them out, fire that way and go that way. I wonder, does this move? No, it doesn't. Ah, they should have moved this move toward true people. You can't do the same with the other bird, unfortunately. I'm trying to have it like appear higher up, but it's not working. Oh well. I'm actually happy that this is a viable combo. It looked so dumb, but it's actually good. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Yeah, range is limited, but if you have someone next to you... The birdie surprises me. I thought it was going to be horrible, but it's good. I kind of want to trigger side page again. Hold on. Come on, trigger. Okay, there we go. I needed the speed effect. Ah. It's so funny with the speed boost. It's raining birds. Okay, I'm done now. It's just fun. It's just actually fun. Okay, I need normal enemies for wind wall. And no weapon. Okay. Let me just get them apart a bit more. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty decent. I mean, I wonder what the damage is like. But yeah. It does much less hits, but it pulls them in much faster. And it has more range, of course. Like, what's the range exactly? Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, I still hit them there. Okay. Oh, it launches! Why? Ruined! Why does it launch? Juggling! Oh, come on. Oh my god, no. Come on, this isn't... Come on, no. Am I... Ah, I need to time it better. Ow, it hits me, please. I think you can loop this at a wall forever. It's really hard though. It keeps changing how high it launches. So it's really hard to time. It's probably better to just hit the arrow as they fall down. That's probably easier. It is easier. I'm just bad. It's just a shame that it... It's such a shame that it launches though. If it didn't launch, it would be so good. I still hate how you can even miss the arrows on that that extension, this one. I wonder if this bird's launch, the other bird launches. Let me check. No, that one doesn't. I'm sad now. The bird has had so much potential, but then it launched. Nah, well, can't have everything, I guess. It's good for bosses that can't be launched. Alright, so I've seen Wind Wall, so Freezing Arrow. I mean, yeah, it's just 5 arrows. Pretty straightforward. I wonder if the explosion on it still does splash damage. Oh wait, but it doesn't explode when I'm not awakened. Does it even explode anymore? I don't think so. No, that's sad. That's actually really sad. Yeah, there's 5 arrows now, which means it does 700 times 5. It does like 400, no, 350%. Yeah, it does 350%, 3,500%. But regular does splash damage. And as we all know, splash damage is broken. Oh, that's not what I wanted to use. I wanted to get rid of force for a second. That is so much better. Like, you lose out on range, but you gain a lot of damage on multiple enemies because of the explosion. That explosion is ridiculous. And you don't even lose out on that much damage normally. Like, yeah, the max damage is 3k on a single target. This is already 2.2k. 2.7 with the explosion, and there's more on multiple enemies. Like, I guess this is more for clearing, and the other one is more for like PvP or bosses, because you can go close up and hit them with all 5 of them. Yeah, it's really tiny in range too. Like, that's it. That's really short. Considering non-force goes all the way over there. Like, I think I'm even hitting the last one. Okay, no, I wasn't. Well, anyway, the range is much bigger, and it does splash damage. Debatable. Definitely better for bossing, though, because it does more damage. But for normal mobs... Eh. Eh. And then crazy shot. I need normal enemies for this again. It has a black hole effect as far as I remember. Yeah. Let me just put you at the edge of the room. Okay, stay here. Yeah, okay, it pulls pretty far. Like, the enemy was over here. So that's pretty nice. Does it still grow in size when awakened? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look bigger? I don't know if it does more damage though. But yeah, it pulls in, and so it's definitely better for mobbing than it was before. It's not much of a black hole actually. I think it's like the skill's range itself just pulls a lot and it's massive, but it doesn't have a black hole effect. Okay, it does. It does pull a little bit. Like, if the skill ends here, then it pulls from here. Not that much, but something. Right, I think I did every skill now. Here. Oh yeah, the passives, of course. Almost forgot. So some skills get classified as spirit arrow skills, which is backflip shots, rail stinger, arc shot. Not sure what that one is. Oh, okay. That one, the buff skill. Shooting magnum. Stigma. Rapid shot and Asinol. Yeah, those are the ones. So they pierce 2 extra times, those skills, and their size is increased by 50%. And the cooldown when using those skills is reduced by 1 second. So this now pierces enemies. So let me just get 5 training monkeys. Yeah, I know where arc shot is, I'm just not gonna use it. So good, so good. It was so bad when it didn't pierce at all. Flexibility Grand Archer, anyone? It's probably viable. Because it's not like this is a weak skill. It definitely isn't. Yeah, I think you could actually definitely run a flexibility build like this. Hold on. Just annoying that arc shot moves you back so much. So good. And normal arrows piercing more than 2 enemies is also very nice. Like for 5 seconds after using an arrow skill, you get 2 more piercing on regular arrows as well. Which is something she really, really, really badly needed. Oh yeah, obviously the set I'm wearing gives me a lot of MP back, but I mean, I wouldn't be getting that much MP back if it wasn't for the fact that it wasn't so easy to trigger, thanks to this being an active skill. Oh yeah, and that's also a spirit arrow skill, so it works together with these very nicely. I'm really tempted to try a flexibility Grand Archer now. I don't have any equipment yet for like things except the skill ring, which I can just replace very easily. Since I have all the skill rings, they're just on my code ultimates right now. But yeah, I'm actually very tempted to try it. Like, hold on, which other actives are there that's really good? I'm not backflip. Siege isn't active, but it's not affected by this passive. Feels bad. Well, there's this one, of course. This is just insane, come on. I am absolutely going to try out Flexibility Grand Archer with this passive. Like, come on. Let me just use Ace in the Hole for a second, okay? Look at the cooldown. And I have it back. And I still have MP, by the way. I'm not really gonna run out. This is okay. The other passive, yeah. I think it makes me do more damage. Not sure. Yeah, I don't even need to use Stigma. Bye. It doesn't stack. And with actives, you trigger it so fast, and it doesn't matter. Like, just these 4 skills. That's all you need. And Ace in the hole. The rest is useless. You don't need the rest. Okay, you need Gungnir because it's broken still. And Ace in the hole. But I already mentioned Ace in the hole, so I'm gonna move this here. I'm gonna move this here. What else? What else? What else? What else? I guess I'd still want... Yeah, the rest is fine. Okay, this is good. I'm okay with this. Wait, what does this do? Additional... something? I haven't actually checked what is this? What changed? Yeah, it's a bad active, but I'm wondering what changed. That I can't read the enhance skill. No, I know it summons firebirds. I know what it does. I'm just wondering because it says it summons an additional something. But I still only see 3 birds. Well, not summons an additional something. It does something additionally now with final enhance. With a true effect. I have no idea what. This is just damage times 1.2. This is cooldown reduction. Damage times 1.2 doing this. Might be good to use now. I don't know. But yeah, let's go back to what was here. What was here? Arc shot. So nice! Okay. Yeah, active full time. Okay, let's go down a dungeon. I'm not gonna do an Elvia Note dungeon because her gear is not good enough for that. I'll have to get my my tenacity ring. Let me go do that quickly. Yeah, I need to hyperactive things anyway. Code ultimate, there. Oh, I don't have a flexibility ring. I thought I did. I mean, flexibility rings are generally pretty cheap on the market, so I might just be able to buy one, but... Huh. I swore I had one. Let me check the board. I mean, I have 5 million to short. Ah! Hold on. Do I have enough money on any of my characters? Without having to move over money from one character to another. Then I have to call in help from someone. Or mail it. That loses me money. No, I have 23 here. Maybe my Animos. Since I play her a lot too. Where is she? Oh, here it is. I see, I knew I had one. Good thing it was open on that tab, or I would have bought a new one. I knew I wasn't going crazy thinking I had a flexibility ring. Alright, let's do a secret dungeon. Oh, I need a secret entrance scroll. Yes, and? Hi, by the way. Oh, this is pretty. The birdie. Oh crap, I just cancelled it. Ow, okay, come on. Oh, come on! Stupid super armor. Considering even he doesn't do a lot of damage, I'm just very under-geared, that's all. Oh, come on! I hate super armor. These places aren't straight enough to actually... There we go. You can play Korean Elsword as long as you have a Korean account. There's no IP block or anything. Oh, come on, I pressed rapid shot. There we go. You do not need a KSSN anymore, Saints Black. You just need to have a Korean cell phone or a friend in Korea. That's all you need. A friend can make an account for you very easily. Or you do the slightly grey area way and buy an account, but yeah. KSSN was like removed back in 2009? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, Crazy Shot is actually weaker once more. I'm gonna switch over to regular. Same for freezing arrow. Like, I'll switch back to normal freezing arrow, force freezing arrow for the boss though. Oh, okay, died. Okay, good. Come on. That's gonna launch him. No, never mind. Oh, I'm pushing him out of it. Okay. I keep forgetting like that pushes super armor mobs now, which is silly. I should have used this. Oh, come on. Let me use a skill. Thank you. Oh, I get it. Force, like, crazy shots is always bigger. Regardless of, like, being awakened or not. Okay, that works. Oh, come on. I hate when they're like right on the edge of a wall like that. I should have kept holding it. There we go, that went well. Like, if I had more gear, this would be actually pretty decent, but I don't. Ow. Oh, come on. These mobs can be the most annoying thing ever. Ow, okay. Oh, Wait, don't jump up. Come on. Come back down here. And of course there's still an enemy alive up there. Come down here. No, not like that. That's better. Alright, boss time. I mean, I keep forgetting I have Gungnir. I really should put that one in a 4-slot. Of course, the moment I dash in for Z. Okay, I need to switch some things around. I need to get this back. I need to switch these two. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, I didn't jump in time. It normally never flies away like that. Ah, come on. Mistangled. Oh well. Didn't take that much damage. That was right on time. Of course. I mean, it's not going too bad for this type of, like, gear. Oh, of course, that still has a hitbox. Two hits. I know I can do it without taking any damage, but it doesn't really matter much. Oh, I cancelled it. Stop getting thrown back. Oh, this hurts me now. No, ow. Thank you, Tech H. I think that's one of the first times you showed up. Okay, I literally can't do anything now. I need to wait. I'm just gonna kill myself if I attack. Quality gameplay. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, that was interesting. If I had better gear, like, to actually do damage with actives, it would work. Like, no doubt, like, especially this and this did a lot of damage in my run just now. Obviously, my bravery skills did the most work in the end, but I'm calling this viable. Maybe not this one, though. This one kind of sucks. And Crazy Shot, yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Probably gonna do it like this. Yeah, okay. Although, Railstinger might actually be better. Like 2000 and critical rate trait. Well, this is like 3000 or 3000 give or take. Nah, I'll keep Guide Arrow. It's nice for like aerial mobs. I'm also gonna switch this from critical to heavy instead. Since like the cooldown literally doesn't matter. I don't suppose this has super armor. No, it doesn't. What about arc shot? Yeah, you can give it super armor, but then it loses damage. I'll stick with this. And I'll probably still use this after all. Simply for the cooldown effect. Although, I get these two back quick enough that it doesn't matter. I need to go and unlock this soon, since that's quite a lot of my damage I'm missing there. Well, now that this is times 1.2 damage, let me just quickly go to LWiki. Grand Archer Transcendence. Blast Arrow. Okay, so Blast Arrow is 4.7k% for 100 MP, but now it's times 1.2. Which puts it at almost 6k%. Yeah, okay, I'm doing that. Hello. That's not even counting useful. With useful, it's... It's actually weaker with useful. That's not right. Oh, it's because it always only fires 8 arrows, which is your the majority of your damage. The arrows don't increase in hit count. That's sad. Okay, switching off, useful then. And going to innovative. There. Alright, this seems good. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Like, this is supposed to be like the main damage of a flexibility build, but you need to actually have a good weapon to make it worth it. Right now, I'm basically just running a bravery build. It's literally a bravery build. Gungnir, Ace in the Hole, Phoenix Strike, Crazy Shot. This for freezing. This because Cutlass Wind is godlike. And then this. And 3 actives to like lower cooldowns of Ace in the Hole. Yeah, I'm just gonna run bravery build like this until I have a good enough weapon to make the active version better. Although it may never be better. Bravery may just be... Yeah, I think bravery is just gonna be better overall, because you lower the cooldown of this with these 3 skills. And this is like your best kill, aside from Gungnir. And yeah, the 4 skills are like, I'm not sure about Crazy Shot. Like this, I think this still does more damage. I'm not sure though, I need to test that. And Freezing Arrow is only good for like bosses, because of the 5 hits. But for normal dungeons, you want the normal version. Okay. Well, I guess I'm done then for today. I'll level my Innocent afterwards. Not today though, like in the weekend maybe. And maybe I'll stream it for once. Well, not leveling, grinding L tiers for her set. So I'll be doing that on the weekend. But right now I am going to go off and maybe like do some like intricate testing with hit counts and all that. I'm not gonna do that on stream. Like the only one I wanted to really get the hit count of was the hyperactive for Innocent, to make sure it was worth it. And it is, as long as you aim it right. But yeah, I am going to stop for today. I might see you on the weekend then. Thanks whoever joined like to watch the stream. And yeah, good night.